Hello and welcome back to the Really Big Podcast with me, Seb Graham.
And me, Ollie Johnson.
Yeah, we've just come back from Michael Blower's birthday, so, happy birthday to you, Michael.
Yes, happy birthday. We tried to record one with him on it while we were there.
But it was too stormy, wasn't it? We've just had the thunder go away. We couldn't make head nor tail of what we were saying. Yeah. Which isn't a change, to be honest, because let's face it, I'm not coherent, you're not coherent.
Speak for yourself.
Remember when your mom thought that you didn't know who the Prime Minister was?
Yes, I do.
That's a funny story, tell it, Ollie.
Well, my mum insults my intelligence on a daily basis.
And you personally as well.
Okay, it's not that bad, but...
I know you're a mistake, but come on. You can be generous about it. Okay, I've ripped into you enough, Ollie. Tell the story.
At any rate... Well, my mum's never thought much of my intelligence for some reason.
I wonder why.
It's because I hang around with you.
Vicious. Anyway, go on, Ollie.
But, at any rate, she actually one day came up to me and went, Oliver, who's the Prime Minister?
Did she forget, another heavy night?
No, she said, she actually genuinely thought I might not know. She said, I just think you live in a bit of a bubble, don't you? Well, no, to my room mostly, because that's where all my stuff is. But I do talk to people, and, I have an internet connection.
Then again, Ollie, you did kind of think that Andy Warhol was a fictional character.
Okay, that was that one thing.
Anyway, we haven't done one of these in a while, so, all apologies for that, but we're back, We'll do it occasionally. I don't think we'll be able to keep up the frequency we did before.
Yeah, well, Seb's having difficulties at the moment, and I'm starting university in a bit, so...
Yeah, more podcasts on the way.
By the way, Sam's in Scotland, in case anyone was wondering.
Anyway, I know what you want, Ollie.
Do you?
It's been a while. You want some odd news.
Oh, okay, let me have it.
Okay. First of all, the news that Turkey arrests a bird.
Was it a turkey?
It was Turkey arresting a pigeon.
Why? Only turkeys are allowed in Turkey.
I think it was something along the lines of they thought that the pigeon was spying on them.
I'm not even sure that's a Turkish accent. It was
Neither am I. But I think what it was is they thought that the pigeon was spying on them. Apparently the pigeon was sent by Israel.
Oh, yes, an Israeli spy pigeon.
Well, I've heard of odder things. In talking about odder things, I'm going to tell you something. In Pakistan, they've come up with a brand new superhero called the Burqa Avenger.
The Burqa Avenger?
Apparently it's a superhero who goes around wearing a burqa and solving crimes. Think about it. They can sort of blend in with the crowd, can't they, if they get discovered, or...
Wouldn't they look kind of like... Well, I don't know, either a ninja or a dementor, depending on what... the bagginess of the burqa.
I think that there's several other characters in the show. Burqa King? You've jihad your day.
Oh. That is so cheesy.
Yeah. Anyway, your thoughts on the show, Ollie?
What, this burqa thing?
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't seen it.
Okay, here's some more on news, Ollie. Apparently, the French Prime Minister visited another country and they got his name wrong.
Nicolas Sarkozy?
No, he's long gone. It's the French Prime Minister, not the President, but the Prime Minister.
What is the point of having both of them?
I think that the Prime Minister's the second in command.
Ah.
But anyway, his name was something French, and they mistranslated it in Korea, I think it was, to South Korea, to Giant Orgasm.
Right.
I don't know if he was flattered or what. Also, more odd news. An Australian man wants to build robot dinosaurs.
Go for it, I say.
But he's trying to do a theme park full of robot dinosaurs that move about and do stuff.
Sounds awesome. Do it.
Yeah, apparently it's this eccentric rich Australian person who wants to build the Titanic again.
What is the use of a rich Australian person if they can't be eccentric?
Exactly. That's what I wish more of our rich people were eccentric like that. We'd have a more fun world. But apparently he wants to recreate the original voyage of the Titanic. How seriously does he want to recreate it?
Does it include the 1,500 deaths?
Would be tough to find volunteers for that reenactment. The Titanic Reenactment Society.
Would he have to freeze his own iceberg?
No,
Or maybe just dump a massive ice sculpture in the sea. An ice sculpture of Mr. T.
For the record, where exactly did Edward Scissorhands get those giant ice blocks in Edward Scissorhands, where he cuts them up and makes them into stuff?
So he wants to recreate the original voyage of the Titanic. Would it include Leonardo DiCaprio?
Well, honestly, no. I hope not, because I actually like him. So sue me, I like him.
I only saw that movie once in history. You remember our history teacher, Mr. Cheese.
Oh, he was fun.
He told me this story once about, he jokingly tried to censor it for...
Wait a minute, what do you mean by censor it? Was it a special version of the tape? What were they censoring?
You know, the scene where Kate Winslet's naked and Leonardo...
Jack Nicholson!
Why did I say Jack Nicholson?
It would be a completely different movie if he was in it.
It'd be kind of creepy.
Yeah. I'm painting you naked. Anyway, yeah, the naked scene. What's he do? Does he edit that clip out of the tape, or did he just jump in front of the screen and point and go, "Look, a dragon"?
No, he just jokingly said, "Alright, boys, shut your eyes." And here's the clincher. It got to the bit, where everyone's falling off the boat screaming. And Kieran Wilson, the little
someone in your class,
pretty dim kid, just pipes up there, having sat quietly all that time, and goes, "Mr. Cheney, can I open my eyes yet?"
What, you mean like 20 minutes into the movie, after he said, "Right, you can close your eyes, lads"?
Yeah.
He thought it was a serious request.
Yeah, apparently. And he'd sat there with his eyes closed for all that time.
That's hilarious. This was more of an impromptu thing this week, so no preparation at all. But I may as well do another one of my famous movie reviews.
Oh, go on then.
Okay, this week I will review The Aviator with Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, the movie starts with a woman with her child, and the woman's telling him stay away from the germs. And then he's an adult, and he's making a movie with planes. The movie nearly goes bust, but it's a big hit. Everyone likes the movie. And then he starts going out with people. And he goes out with this one woman who plays golf with him. Then he goes out with another who keeps calling him baby. And then it's the Second World War, and they ask him to make a very big plane. And he says, "Yeah, okay, I'll make a very big plane." It costs loads of money. He ends up completing it, but it was late. The war was over. And this senator guy's like, "Oh God, this plane's late, let's sue this man." So they take him into the court, and he has his own airline that's competing with the main guy's airline. And he gets together with the senator to try and get rid of the guy, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. But Leonardo DiCaprio turns the thing against them, and he gets freed. And he ends up flying the big plane. Oh, no, wait, I missed out a big thing. He sort of goes crazy halfway through the movie and starts peeing in bottles. And, pretty much making his house a tip. But he cleans himself up, he flies the plane, and then he goes nuts again and starts repeating himself, and that's the end of the movie.
I see.
I rate it 11 out of 10.
I'm uncertain of what thought process to entertain. Well, yeah, you must really like that movie then, for 11 out of 10.
Yeah, it's almost as good as Domino and Dunstan Checks In. I recommend you go and see it. There's also a bit where he crashes a plane and he's all burnt. That was good. Anyway, I figure I better help you out, because last week we did What Is This? I know Sam's not around. Well, last show, alright? Last show we did What Is This? Yeah, anyway, you're going to tell me, what is this on the screen now? Have you figured it out?
It looks like Rubber Duckzilla from that old Oasis advert.
What, you mean, wait a minute, the band?
No, not the band. that Oasis drink. It had the Japanese people, and then Rubber Duckzilla came along outside the building, and it was a giant rubber duck.
Oh, I think I know what you mean, yeah. But no, I'll tell you what it is. It's the world's biggest rubber duck ever made.
Okay.
It's 5 stories high, size of a small tower block. And what they tried to do is they tried to put it on the ocean so it could float around the world. But I think it only got 100 miles, then it got stuck.
Got stuck.
I think it ends up in a mangrove swamp or something like that. But imagine if the locals on the island found it.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be even funnier if they'd never seen a rubber duck before.
Yeah. There's no Orthor this week because Sam's on holiday and I think Orthor's gone with him. You know, it's funny how we never see the two of them in the same room as each other. I think it's because they don't get on, but oh well. Yes, that's been it for this week. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.